This is convertible notes versus safe part 3. Let's dig a little bit deeper into the post-money valuation cap aspect of it. Post-money valuation cap basically means that the investors investing in the safe or the note will convert into equity at no more than the cap that is specified in that document. If your safe or convertible note has, let's say, a post-money valuation cap of $5 million and you raised your next round at $20 million post-money valuation, all your safe investors will still convert only at a 5 million valuation. Post money valuation caps are fairly straightforward as long as you have a single safe or convertible note and then you go in to raise your priced round and everything goes as planned. But oftentimes not everything goes as planned, and sometimes you have to expand and raise more money in the same convertible note or safe, or you have to define an additional convertible note or safe before you do your priced round. When this happens, there are more complexities. If you have to raise more money in convertible notes or safe than originally planned, then the model you had in the beginning is unlikely to be valid and you have to do it again. When this all converts into equity at the time of a priced round, you will find that more the number of outstanding shares lower the share price because you'd have to honor the equity percentages promised in each of the convertible notes or safe to the respective investors. So obviously in this scenario, the post-money valuation cap case will result in a lower share price compared to the pre-money valuation cap scenario, where it optimizes for the founders and says that doesn't matter how many safes or convertible notes you're stacking, since you're only promising a cap on the pre-money, or their actual cost of conversion into equity will vary depending on how much money you end up raising. No investor really wants to be in that scenario where they let you raise an uncapped amount of money and take that risk on their side. So the most common scenario is post-money valuation caps. If that was a lot, there are spreadsheets out there are safe calculators out there that you can download and plug in your scenarios and actually go through the calculation to see what this all looks like. Occasionally, there'll be a lawyer who will try to encourage you to consider a variation of the post-money cap to make it slightly more company friendly. However, I highly encourage you to turn down such offers because the last thing you need is for angel investors to sense a red flag and walk away from it if it's not a standard document, or worse, get their lawyers involved and start reviewing this document where you just go back and forth and pay more in legal fees. Lastly, everything I've talked about in convertible note versus safe is applicable to US investments only. If you're raising money outside of the US, these documents do not carry. There are other versions. For example, India has something called a compulsory convertible debt document. It's very different. If you need to attract investors from other countries, you need to go learn more.